And then that was it. Corey left, and he went to do the meet and greets, and I was not one of the fortunate ones to win one of them, and so I didn't get to meet him. But oh well, I got to see him live finally after all these years. And yeah, he did not disappoint. It was so wonderful. And and so anyway, then Roger, Darren, and Marilyn came back on stage, and they talking about this Jordan fella. They were saying that their friend had come, and maybe we should say hi just to make him feel better or something. And I didn't clue in until Jordan Knight from the New Kids on the Block was up there with them. And I said this to Franklin. And so yeah, so after Jordan went backstage and they reintroduced the DJ, the dance went on again for another half hour-ish or something. It went until midnight, and we stayed until that, at the end of that, and danced up a storm, and it was lots of fun. And then after we were, well, not kicked out, but after we were told to please make our way out, then we went to the after party, where I met up with Effie again, and a few of the other fans, and a few more fans came up to me and said, "Phoebe!" and gave me hugs and stuff. Actually, that happened, off and on the whole evening. Anyway, and we danced, and they danced, and there was another DJ there, and or maybe it was the same DJ. Anyway, I'm not sure. Anyway, and he would sometimes play Corey Hart songs and stuff, and we were dancing and having a good time, and yeah, we stayed until the end of that too, which I think it was like 3 a.m. or something like that when that ended, and until they told us that the bar was closing and stuff, so we had to leave from there. And so it was like close to 5 a.m. When we got home. And the drive back wasn't too bad either, because at that time of night there's not much for traffic and stuff, so that really wasn't too bad to get home. And then it was around 5:30 when we finally got to bed, and I slept most of Saturday, and then okay, so there's a couple of repetitions coming up, but I still wanted to leave it in because it shows the after, and it kind of explains the title of this video, the Wow Owl. At the end of the after party, someone came up to me and asked how it was and what I thought of the evening or whatever, and all I could say was wow. Wow, and I was teary-eyed and all this, and that's all I could come up with, and so she said, "That's it? Just wow?" And I said, "Yeah, pretty much. That pretty much covers it. Wow." It was a memorable evening, I'm never gonna forget it, and things like this. And then when we came home and I was making my way up the stairs to go to get ready for bed, I was saying, "Ow, ow," because my knees, and well, all of me really was hurting, but my knees especially were hurting with every step. Oh, wow. Okay, so it happened. I actually saw Corey Hart live, and it was awesome. And I do want to do this video and everything, but I'm not feeling so good today. I'm really glad that it waited until today for it to hit. But anyway, yeah, Wow. It was so neat because as soon as I left for, as soon as I arrived to stand in line to get in to the venue, a bunch of the fans, they recognized me right away, and they screamed my name, and well, they didn't scream, but they called my name, and they gave me hugs and all kinds of stuff, and it made it even more wonderful. And I enjoyed the entire evening. I enjoyed the dance part too. I enjoyed the after party a lot too, and oh my gosh, I danced like crazy all night, and I was very sore. I had pain everywhere, but it was sure worth it, and I don't know if you can really hear it in my voice, but I did a lot of screaming, and there were some happy tears and all kinds of good stuff. And the one thing that keeps popping in my head is the memory of Corey coming to the stage in front of me. Well, okay, now I was about 3 rows back of the people standing near the stage, but still, during one of his songs, he came around and he pointed at me, and he smiled at me, and he acknowledged that, you know, that I was there, and that was wonderful. And yeah, that's the picture that keeps coming up in my head, and so it was definitely a night to remember, and yeah, I'm so glad that so many of you were there to share that with me, and thank you so much, everybody, for making it even more special. And wow. Wow, it was just really great. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get around to actually editing this video, putting it together and everything, but yeah. That's it for now.